Today we're going to be jumping back into Titan Quest 2, a game that we'd started episode 1 of our initial gameplay yesterday. Did a fresh walkthrough of the rogue character that we had built. Had a lot of fun playing through some of the mechanics. The character development, which I think is really intuitive, very customizable. We finished out at like level 18, I believe, yesterday. And was able to do, I guess, between the time we ended yesterday and the time we're starting today, I managed to work through and fine-tune my understanding of some mechanics. And that has otherwise resulted in me leveling a couple of times as I worked through it offline yesterday. But as we jump right back into it, we are now level 21. I believe we finished out 18 or 19 yesterday. And we have pushed up into Moirai Temple, and we are going to continue to work progression from there. I've been taking little notes along the way for my reviews, so that's been helpful, and hopefully I'll have that published this weekend at the latest. And we'll continue to develop talking points up to this point, and as we continue to move forward, rather. And I guess let's just go ahead and jump right into it. First thing first, I always like to check vendors from time to time, just to make sure that I'm not missing any sort of key rare items that may be of use. This Purgos town has 3 of them, so this is typically where I like to use as like a hub, per se. And that's been helpful, not just from a selling standpoint, but your stash is here, as you can see. I've been dropping off a few items. I did manage to get a few epics, as you can see. I managed to get an epic weapon yesterday. I'm kind of at the point where I'm going to need replacing it soon. I did make it through Pan, which I know was not completed by the time we logged yesterday. I did manage to get through Pan. Pan, however, I will say, for those that haven't encountered Pan yet, Pan is probably the first boss you're going to encounter with any sort of ability mechanics, I guess if you could say. Similar to what you would find. I don't want to keep comparing it to Diablo 4, but it's probably one of the first bosses you're going to encounter that's going to have boss-like mechanics to it, where, you know, you're going to be doing a lot of evading, things of that nature. You're going to be keeping distance at times and really maximizing space as you move in and out. But nevertheless, it was a one-shot. I did beat him first try. I think by the time I fought him, I know Pan is level 18. I think by the time I fought him, I was 19. And although the damage that he inflicts on you certainly hurts, you know, my ability to maximize distance in and out and pick my shots and really be patient, I think, was kind of the key in getting through that. But we did manage to get through Pan, and then that opened up the Moirai Temple content, which is what we're working through now. And I'm about midway through working through the temple area, and the bosses are, the regular mobs are quite, well, they hit, that's for sure. We've maxed out Divinity. At this point, there's no higher we can go up on the trees, as they've not developed any of those, but I have started to put in a lot more passive enhancements, as you can see. I've started focusing on a lot of ailment damage, lifesteal, poison damage that I've centered a lot of my rogue build around. I guess it would help if I could show what I'm doing here. Yeah, so we've maxed out Divinity here. We've started to put some passives up here in the 3rd tier of the skill tree here, kind of help enhance some of those ailments, some core weapon damage, and then really just kind of building up a lot of the my crit chance, which is, I think, like something absurd, like 150% now. And then really just trying to keep on lifesteal and poison damage. I really want those as an enhancement. I think what I may do is I may, once I get through most of the material, I may go back and roll like a pure ailment. I want to try like a pure ailment build. I've also started working on some of my primary attack stuff as well. I've sunk a lot into enhancing that. So, more to follow there. But I did die earlier, and I wanted to go back and continue pushing the Moirai Temple material here. Here it is. There's some casters in here, some lightning-based casters that, well, just needless to say, they hit pretty hard. Speak of the devil. Helps if I pay attention to what I'm doing here, huh? Boy, these things hurt. Okay. I'm not sure why they seem to hit me so damn hard, but they also have a barrier on them as well, which has been quite difficult to work through. So I'm having to work through how I'm going to I'm running out of evades here. All right, I may have to go clear all these mobs out of the way because I can't keep running around and I can't get to the guy. Or maybe I'll just use ranged. I'll do that. These guys are tough, man. They hit really hard. I think he's higher level than me too. No, he's not. Odd. I need to clear all these mobs out of here. Little trash mobs are starting to get really problematic. They stay so close to his ass. There we go. I don't know why I made that so difficult. Just hit him at range. That's why. There was another one of these guys up here. Okay, that was way harder than it needed to be. Way harder than it needed to be. I really need a higher base damage weapon. I'm really starting to feel some diminishing returns on my epic weapon that I found. I haven't found any legendaries yet. I found 2 epics thus far. I have not found a single legendary just as of yet. So, more to follow, I guess. But I would like to, hopefully I'll find one soon. I don't know if there's like a level cap or a minimum level before they drop, or if there's a minimum difficulty. I played on the normal difficulty, so I didn't put it on easy by any stretch, but well, I guess we'll see. Hopefully it'll start dropping soon.
Let's hope that Atropos doesn't snip the thread of your life with her divine shears just yet.
I think that thing vortexes you in. That was a terrible throw. What the hell was that?
Where are the Moirai? How much do we have to prove ourselves?
Okay, so that's sealed off for now. Okay. Okay. Well, he hit hard. Huh. Lord. These bosses can one-shot you most of the time. It's pretty crazy. Wait, which one was this one? Portal of Fate. Okay. For future reference. Gotta remember that one. Got that poison damage going on him there. 9 stacks. And there's some or more of those guys, huh? That's pretty cute. Got to turn my damn poison sustainment on. Certainly would have helped. Lord, that is excessively powerful. Stop taking shots at me, dude. Good Lord. Alright, we got this one. Alright, so that's a key boss. So now I can unlock his memory at the ritual shrine from now on, so that's good. Let's see what we got here. Anything decent? Okay. All right, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and get those on right now. Another 21% increased ailment chance. That's pretty good. That means it's just more chances to apply my bleed and poison and everything else. So that's pretty good. What's this one? 57 to 63. 60, 67. Did I just get 2 bows back to back? Is that what I did? Compare these two here. All right, another boss down, so that's good. I can start resurrecting him now moving forward, which is what that red item was that I'd picked up. So that'll be helpful. Okay, so this one is the flooded farmlands, really? Is that the one that I'm at, really? Moirai Realm, okay. Looks pretty cool, isn't it?
Planning your visit.
Well, here I am.
Ask your questions and ask carefully.
So I'm assuming these 3 are like the fates that you hear about in like Greek mythology. The Furies, I guess. The 3 sisters of fortune telling, I guess, or whatever they are. You're supposed to ask, you can ask them very specific questions, I guess.
She rages against the gods, filled with bright fury.
She would bring dread Kronos back from Tartaros to destroy the gods for her, to erase the world they built and the lives of their people.
Kronos the Destroyer. Kronos the Eraser. Father of Zeus. King of the Titans. Master of time. With ancient blood, she can bring his return.
Well, that's not good.
He would turn back the long years, unwind the thread of fate we have woven. He would kill Zeus and the Olympians before they ever ruled. A prophecy from ages past.
That a mortal, born with a moon-shaped birthmark, would rise.
And grow into the hero capable of ending Nemesis's reign.
How about that?
Only you can snip her thread. She knows this. She fears this. Only you can stop the terror she brings.
The Die File.
Yes, the Die File.
Right, the
It
die
was
file.
her divine tool,
Of course.
but now it can be yours.
Use it to steal Nemesis's power. Her dark tendrils contain a spark of her divinity.
You have begun to taste divinity. It has awoken with...
Take the file.
Good. Use the file to steal the Relentless One's divinity, but we have one more gift for you. And
File in hand, the god-marked steals power. As the father of fishmen guides the way, they save the hungry nymph from blood-soaked waves. But skies grow dark, and winged vengeance comes. Then one by one, the punished will be freed, as stolen power pumps through heart and veins, and allies rise against time's destruction. Mortal becomes god, and seeks new revenge.
The prophecy is given. Mark our words well. Now you must go. Meet your fate, God-marked.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I think they're talking about me. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, well, there you go. Well, we have seemed to have finished the early game access. All right, so what we may do is work on another character and see what different types of characters we can play here. To really kind of open up our understanding of the game. Because I mean, I would like to play some different variants of sorts, but I mean, I guess I can kind of make this guy into whatever I want. Let's take a look at that here. I didn't really play with any of these, to be honest. I just did pure specialization. I would like to see, though, how well a pure ranged guy could do in this game. 'Cause I feel like a lot that you could do with it. You could build a lot around fire damage, and since there's not really much of a poison-based, which is what I centered a lot of my melee stuff around on here, it would seem like you could compound a lot of it if you switch to fire. You could just do like a pure physical here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a... I'm going to go back and make a new guy. This guy with his hair. It's killing me. Hmm. I'm wondering, I want to find out if the stash in town is shareable amongst people within your party.
Watched by the gods on Proti Island, where the story begins. Tale of the mortals' victories.
I would like to try a pure ranged guy, though.
Tell how brave Astano prepared him for the hunt.
A griffin. It's getting the griffin. It's time we go. The time has come for you to prove yourself. Today we hunt the griffin, but before that, remember the shrine at the end of the beach? Let's go. You've been training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
I think I am going to try a pure ranged guy.
Not bad. You've been practicing. You've never fought the likes of a griffin before. But if you are victorious, people will sing your legend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here we are, the heroes. Careful. The priests of Mycenae protect their shrines, even beyond the grave. Door's sealed. Give me a moment. Fight them off while I unseal this door. There. Through here. The ancient Mycenaeans called this the Shrine of Divine Mastery. Only those that You have been measured. Say your blessing.
All right, let's see. Hmm. Let's try this one.
No. You saw how the no matter. I have must slay the griffin. You can do this.
Slay that griffin.
May you run forever. Oh, and how terrible. Thank you.
All right, so gold doesn't change over from character to character. Curious if your stash does once you make it to the other island. I suspect if your gold though doesn't though. I can't imagine why your stash would, but we'll see. Can't afford a damn thing. There we go. Okay, I like that they pierce. That's good. That'll be helpful when I can line things up.
You can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that Raven Cur can fix this.
I like the piercing. That's nice. It's going to be helpful. Especially if I can keep a good distance with everything and get a good get a good shot on you know, the enemy right off the bat. That'll be really, really key.
This is the cave. Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy. Here, put me on the shrine. Go on. I suppose
Guy's pretty demanding, isn't he?
now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done. All right, brother. You've had your fun.
Oh, hey, all right. Nice. A little boost to my damage there. That'll be helpful. All right, well, let's see what we got here. That. Dig it. Cast rate, so the secondary effect of this seems to be way more useful. Oh, I've got one more active point in here, don't I? Okay. Put that in there, I guess. All right, let's see what we got here. Building that thing up. It's just going to keep penetrating more targets. I'm getting my next passive on this, so that's going to be nice. Attack speed. Oh, yeah, it's just that much faster I can attack. I dig it. At 9% attack speed, 20% increased damage. That's going to be nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to have fun with this one. Especially when they pierce, that's going to be nice. If I can get a couple of initial shots, I can clear out a lot of these mobs that surround some of these bosses that get really problematic really quickly. And they are quite the pain in the ass, so the faster I can dispatch of them, the better. Oh, there's the Griffin shadow there. Oh, I love that those things pierce like that. That is so nice. That's what I'm waiting for right there. That looks amazing. Oh, God, that's going to be great. That's going to be nice. If I can keep that up, I don't need any fancy anything, really. I'm just I'm gonna see what I can do to develop this, and my opinion of that may change as difficulties increase, but for now, it seems like it's gonna do exactly what I need it to do.
You're not a moment early. Where's the rest to know? The Griffin's cult is attacking. Oh, they want gold again. So selfless. We've nothing left for them to take. Oh, my, I don't understand. We used...
The houses! There are people still trapped inside!
Thank you!
Oh, I love it.
Griffin worshippers. Good riddance.
That's a little harsh, isn't it?
Meet me in the center of the village. This is the third time in as many months. Well, look who's... Not another attack? I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the cultists. griffin is not me. The cult take it. Don't forget to destroy the griffin's nest, too. We can't risk another griffin moving in.
Griffin cult took...
Yeah, that looks nice. Let's do that one. Don't know what that was, but that was interesting. All right, well, let's see how I fare against this guy. I don't remember if I fight him right now or not. See how I fare against him with the level that I'm at now.
State your wish. You prove. You have been measured.
I love that pierce, man. That's nice.
Worthy. Come and receive your blessing.
I don't really want to do a second mastery, I don't believe, but... Actually, you know, that... There is a rogue ability here. Let me see. This one. Actually, no, I'd rather just plus up the one that I have. Start working on some of that pierce stuff too. That's I think this is a little odd though that only the ranged stuff comes at tier 3 divinity though. That's a little strange. That one doesn't quite make any sense to me. Well, nevertheless, we'll just keep working on this, I guess. Can you build up your barrier here, I guess? Might actually be pretty nice, though, for sustainability, but... Wait, hold on. Let me see what that fragmentation thing is. Every shot will pierce. That's interesting. I wonder if... Let's try this one here. I want to see what this does here. Because I can always boost this up later. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's do that. I want to see how that works.
Rise, twice blessed. The gods.
Yeah, having all of that pierce is going to be great. That's going to be nice, for sure. Okay. That's going to be nice. Yeah, that's going to be nice. 100% piercing is going to be pretty good. Okay.
No one's crazy enough to go through.
Sorry, you were saying nobody's crazy enough to do
Thanks
what?
for the follow.
What's up, man? Welcome to the chat, man. Thanks for the follow, buddy. How you doing? Okay, back up. There we go. Man, that's nice. Lining them guys up just like that. What a... I'm gonna love this. That's pretty solid. Okay, back up. Oh, look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. Look at them getting mowed down. Oh, God, that's awesome. That's going to be nice. The more I can build on that, man, the more deadly this thing's going to be. I just need the base damage to hit a little harder. What is that? Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, 1 second. I don't think that should be able to shoot around hard edges like that. That's a little odd that I can do that. Huh. I wonder if they'll fix that when the retail of the game comes. Certainly seems like they should, but who knows. That little rain of arrows is something I'm looking forward to as well. I have to be tier 3 divinity though. So we will see. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. Wow, one shot him. Nice. Starting to see the damage pile up a little bit, so that's good. I've noticed, though, that exploration is very important in this game, though, because there's a lot of opportunities to get some really good loot if in some pretty obscure places. Man, I love that pierce. That is so nice. And they just line up nice and tight like that. Look at that. That's right, boys. Let's take it. I like how I was killing the guy behind that first guy. But because I didn't touch him, he didn't move. I'm like, I don't think I would just sit around and just wait, you know? I don't think I would do that. Wait, so I can't shoot through a, you know, a little barrel, but I could shoot through a cliff face earlier. That makes a whole lot of sense. Whatever. What do you do? Oh, okay. Hey, what is this? All right. Dig it. That'd be for now. The pierce is so nice, man. I love it. You just mow them down. And it's just, man, it's amazing. I'm going to be able to build a lot off this build, I think. We'll see. Some of the bosses might be a little hard. As of, I think Pan might be a little challenging. But who knows? Ares' garden, or Ares' boss might be a little difficult too. Man, that's nice. So far, this is looking pretty solid, man. I mean, this is looking way more badass than my melee guy that I ran through already. How did I level again? Wow, all right. Dope. Let's get some of that knowledge up because I need to be able to equip some of the stuff that I'm getting here. Let's see here. All right. For the passives. Yeah, I want to be able to inch up towards this pierce. Or do I want the 10% flat? Well, if everything's converted to pierce, then this would do both, I would think. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see here. And I can get 2 points into this. I'm at 9 and get it to 11. That means I can do another enhancement. Let's do... Oof. Oh, wow. Okay. You could just keep going and going, huh? That's pretty dope. Okay. Well, we've got that one maxed out. I like that. Let's continue on. We are pushing this really fast. Okay, here we go. Griffin time. This might be a little challenging because he lunges at you a lot. Like that. All right, we're almost about halfway there. That's not too bad. I'll go ahead and pop a potion now since they regen pretty good. All right, missed me there. Sticking and moving. Gotta time that first. Gotta time that first one better. All right, we're doing pretty good. All right, Apples, my dear, you're going down, honey. Just face tank this to the end here, probably. Yeah, it's over. There we go. All right, we're good. Way better than the first time I did this, let me tell you. That was not pretty. The first go around. Oh, what did we get here? Nice. Okay, that's going to be helpful. Let's go ahead and put that on right now. That's going to be helpful. Okay. Get anything else? All right, we got us a pendant. It's not bad. A bit more energy. A lot of stuff that I can use, really, per se, but sellable nonetheless, I guess, right? Maximize some of the space here a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got over here. I think there's a... There? No. Guess not. Okay. That was a way easier fight. That was a way easier fight than the first go around of this. My lord. That was, I'm liking this build. I think now that I know what to expect, though, too. I mean, you know what they say. Hindsight's always 20/20. Anyway. We're going to be off to the other island now, I believe. So let's just go ahead and get on a run here. Okay. All right. You don't need to do that. Let's knock that off. Good lord, man. I don't remember that being that bad where you can't outrun that shit. I gotta be able to do something. I can't just sit there and just like get pummeled when the objective is to keep going. I don't remember it being that fast. Alright, there we go. Silly nemesis.
When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence.
Yeah, it's your fault. Damn right.
But we need to move. Nemesis's servants will be close by.
I ain't moving.
Now you know. That was the goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby. I was her faithful priestess when she demanded I bring you to her for punishment.
I think you're cute with that little teleport, don't you? You're cute, don't you? Got it. Well, I can do some cool stuff of my own, so.
It was madness. I couldn't do it. eternal punishment. There, the boat. As long as you're on this island, Nemesis is a threat to everyone here. We need to leave. We need to sail for Pit. Here, wear this. My horse.
Going.
Thanks for the follow.
Jennifer Rose, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it.
Tormented by retribution, the mortal woke on a strange song.
If you're just jumping in, I am starting the game for the second time. I did a full playthrough on a melee-based rogue character, and now I am doing a ranged pierce build of some sort that I'm going to try and build on. And see how that works out. And then I'll be writing a review of the game. Hopefully by this Saturday I'll have it published. And I'll post that on YouTube. I need to sell soon. Okay, alright, let's not do that. Man, I love that pierce. That is nice, isn't it? I definitely need to sell soon. That is... Look at that. That's nice. Yeah, I love it. This is going to hit way harder than my melee rogue. Where am I from? So I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm originally from New York, though. Don't hold that against me. Where are you from?
Hello?
That's a lot of armor, though. I think I could use that. Okay, let me... I don't have anywhere to sell here yet, do I? No. From Australia, huh? Wow. So, man, what time is it over there? That's got to be like really late at night over there, isn't it? Yeah, like mid-afternoon? Late afternoon sometime? Late evening? I find myself having no idea what time it is over there.
You're alive. Thank the gods. Remember the charm Ristino gave you? Shaped like a horse. That's me. We must have separated in the wreck. Hurry, find me.
There you go. Line up a little more. There we go. That's what I like to see. Just like that, boys. Nicely done. Oh, God, that's so nice. That is beautiful. 12 a.m. That's nice. Well, glad you're here with me. Have you played Titan Quest 2 yet? I know it just came out like less than a week ago, but
Get your claws off me.
I played the original, but not. I mean, God, I think the original came out mid 2000s, 2005, 2006, something like that.
Not just any talk. A god, at least. Well, one step at a time. Let's find out where we are.
Well, so this one just got released on the 1st, actually. August 1st, I believe. The original came out, I believe, in like, it had to have been, I don't know when the year came out, but it was in and around the same time like Diablo 2 was around, so it had to have been like the early 2000s at some point.
What happened here?
So far, this is nice. So this is the early release of it, so it hasn't quite hit retail yet. The developers have released early content, which I just actually finished the first round of. I just beat the last boss at the Moirai Temple, which is going to be the objective you'll see me encounter here shortly. I've completed that already on the first run through, and I played a poison-based rogue that was centered around like ailment damage. So it was a lot of oh, hey, what the heck? Why do I have these on? So it was pointed around like lifesteal, poison damage, bleed damage. So a lot of on-hit effects. And it was good. I mean, it was nice. I feel like I wanted to get a different element to the game, or different understanding of the game from a ranged perspective, just to kind of see what it'd be like to either be like a bow caster or a traditional caster of some sort, and to see if that would have any impact on my gameplay. And so far, it's been pretty nice. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty nice. Look at that. I don't really have any poison damage, but let's see. What is this? How much money do I have? Can I get this too? I think I can, yeah. Add my agility, that'd be nice. Let's go ahead and get both of these here. Okay. And it's an armor upgrade too. Let's go ahead and get that. Alright. I should open things up a little bit here. Oh, I got some divinity now, that's right. Okay, so that opens up this. Okay, now I can finally start putting some enhancements into this. I wonder if it's worth taking this out. Now I'll put one more in here and then I'll start working on this one. What is this one? Invoker. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. So this is what I need to focus on here on that side. I'll finish that out. What do you get on here? Projectile. How long have I been streaming? Well, I've been streaming. That's a loaded question. So I've been streaming for a long time. I just haven't streamed consistently in a while. I used to stream a lot years ago when I went to grad school and I was getting my master's degree. I used to stream every day. And I had a pretty nice little following. I had, I don't know, a couple thousand followers, and I don't know, I had maybe about 1,000 subscribers at the point in which I had stopped. It just became too much at the time. I've always loved doing it. I've always had good equipment and the ability to do it. I just, it wasn't until I had more time on my hands as a recent that I've been able to do it again. So I'm excited. I've been streaming for a long time. It's just not consistently enough to build up what I used to have as a good following and subscribers and everything else. So now I just do it for fun. I mean, I'm going to try and do it more frequently, and if not every day now. I've been streaming the last couple of days and just having fun with it. And, you know, if people want to come on and jump on and watch, man, I'm grateful for it. If they don't, well, then I like playing video games regardless, so I'm going to be here anyway. So you stream at all? How many core points do I have? None yet. Okay. It was just a circumstantial enhancement. Okay, good. What we got here?
I need to wait. only a god can open the temple of the
Desolate
Moirai.
Shore. Okay.
First, we have to find a god, and then we have to find the Moirai Temple. I wish Aristano were here. Your mentor always had a plan.
So the Moirai Temple that he just referenced is the end state for the early access content. So once you get through the Moirai Temple, that will be when the content for the early access ends. And then they give you some little congratulatory message. If you go back and you look at the replay of this video once it's published, because I think I hit it like 20 minutes after starting the stream, you'll see the end game content there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I love that man, I love that piercing damage. That is so nice. Oh, man, that is amazing. I love it. Okay, let's get, let's two in that. Let's go here. Let's start working. Let's get one more passive here to get the enhancement. Let's get pierce damage. How about that? Or do I want flat damage? I don't really have any ailment, but yeah, let's do pierce. Why not? And then I got one more passive I can put into this. Projectile damage, projectile speed. Does that only mean... Okay, does that... When they say projectile, does that normal marksmanship hits? Or that which projectiles after the fact from... In addition to the base shot? I guess I'll just have to play with it enough to figure that out. Okay. And then I guess I can keep enhancing this. So for 11, we could put 2 in here to get another enhancement. Let's get fragmentation. Do I want that? Yeah, let's finish out fragmentation. What did that give me? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I could finish out volley, though. That would be nice. I don't really have a lot to play with on here, but we'll keep working on it. I'm going to get another divinity point. Okay, cool. It's a little odd to me, though, that the warfare-based ranged abilities cannot be enhanced until you're at tier 3 divinity, which is a little excessive to me. Especially since you can start doing marksmanship passives on level 2. That seems odd. But, whatever. Oh, man. I am mowing through this so much faster than I did with my melee guy. It's not even close. Alright, let's see what this was here. Is this some better? Yeah. Let's go ahead and replace that one. Huh? Look at that, dude. I just love it. See, those little spiders, they can blow up on you, which is problematic when you're a melee guy, because trying to dodge that out of the way of them, they're basically suicide spiders, and they'll try and charge you and then blow themselves up. And they can really do a lot of damage when they do. So to be able to hit them and pierce through them at range is pretty solid. That's going to be quite nice. Ailment power. Do I really have any ailment right now? I don't really do. Do I? No. Alright, so I'm just going to take the raw damage, or the raw armor then for the damage reduction. That should be good. What other games do I play? So, I like Diablo 4, which obviously this is, I mean, I hate to keep referencing this as like a carbon copy of it, but it kind of is. I mean, it's more of a, I'm not going to say a dummied down version of Diablo 4, but it's very similar. So obviously that kind of piqued the interest. But I like Baldur's Gate 3. A lot of RPGs, but I used to be a years and years and years ago. I used to be a professional Counter-Strike player. When I say years ago, I mean like 20-something years ago, when esports was at its infancy. So I still enjoy first-person shooters, but you know your reaction time isn't as good, you know, as it used to be when you're not in your teens and early 20s. So, but I still enjoy them. I just don't enjoy playing them competitively anymore like I used to. But let's see what else. I like a lot of strategy games, so like StarCraft, Civilization. I used to play a lot of Command and Conquer back in the day, if you happen to be familiar with that game. Warcraft 3, which I don't play much anymore, but I mean, it kind of falls into that same genre. I like, and again, a lot of first-person shooters, so like Overwatch, Counter-Strike, Apex. Tarkov there for a little while. I mean, it seemed to be most of what my friends wanted to play for the long. I didn't get as quite into Tarkov as most did, because that was just kind of the, you know, the absolute craze of first-person shooters for the longest time. I like Battlefield too. I know Battlefield 6 is coming out in October, so I'm looking forward to that. How extensively I play it, I don't know. I guess time will tell, but I think for the most part, what consumes most of my time is RPGs. So, Baldur's Gate. I like World of Warcraft too. I like Dungeons and Dragons Online. I don't play MMOs as avidly as I used to. I actually beta tested World of Warcraft back in the day. Played it for the longest time. I've played every one of the expansions, but I don't play it as avidly as I used to. You into anything in particular? Circle here. I love how fast this guy is just mowing right through everything. It's so satisfying. I love it. It's a hell of a reprieve from playing this game first run through on a melee character. All right, let's back up. Put you guys right in a straight line. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, there we go. Sir, not doing that. Look at that. Man, I love it. Didn't take an ounce of damage. Oh, that's just beautiful to see. Siege X and Phasmophobia. So Phasmophobia I've played on my Quest 2, my headset, my little VR headset. I love that game. I absolutely I love it. Man, it terrifies the hell out of me sometimes, but I have no shame in admitting it. But it is hysterical and frighteningly fun all at the same time. I love it. What a beautiful game that is. It kind of reminds me of like a virtual reality version of like Silent Hill or something like that. Provided we're thinking of the same thing. I haven't played it in a while. I think it's Phasmophobia that I'm thinking of. Oh, damn them things. You see how he just blew up on me? Them things are dangerous, man. Trying to navigate through that as a melee guy was a problem, let me tell you. It was hysterical. Watching my ass dodge all over the place. I have not played Siege X, though. So I'll have to look at that. I don't even think I'm familiar with that one. What kind of game is it? Or maybe I'll have to look it up. Well, here, let me look it up. Let me see. I'm interested now. Let me see what we got here. Siege X, huh? Let me get on my other computer here. Siege X. Oh, Rainbow. Rainbow Six. Okay, gotcha. Rainbow Six. Okay, so I have played some of the Tom Clancy titles, but I haven't not avidly. Rainbow Six was one that I think most of my friends convinced me to play for a while. And I did so more so just looking for content to play with friends of mine. And there for the longest time, that's all I ever wanted to play. So, that's what I wound up playing alongside them. But I never really got much into it. It was fun though. I mean, it was a different dynamic of first-person shooter, and I really liked it. I can't remember which one I played that had all like the mutation characters, and there was one of the Rainbow Six games, excuse me, that had like a bunch of like monsters and mutants and outer space things, and that I can't remember what game it was, but that one was kind of fun. I liked that one. That was interesting. I don't think that one was Siege though, so you may not know which one I'm talking about, or maybe you do. I don't know. Phasmophobia is really fun though. I only have it on the Quest though. Quest 2, the VR headset. I don't know if it's on other platforms. Do you play it? Can you play it on other platforms besides? I guess I'm only asking because I've never bothered to look for it elsewhere. Apart from there. Okay, I'm starting to see these guys not get hit as hard. So that means I need to find me a higher base weapon damage here pretty soon. I like that pierce though. Boy, that is nice. No, sir. Yeah. Guys are gonna be a little tough. Okay, I need might of 39. How close am I anyway? Let's see. Wait, what? Hold up. Hold up. What is it? Oh, 79. Okay, so one more level and I can use that one. Okay, good. Perfect. And that'll be a nice little boost to my damage. And here I am just talking about needing a higher level base weapon damage too. And these guys are a little higher level than me, so I need to be careful. That pierce though, my god, I love it. That is fantastic. That is just beautiful to see. I gotta say though, in this game, you find gear in the most obscure places. I have to say, it's odd. Like you'll find. I really emphasize a lot of map completion in this game because I found really good gear upgrades on my first run through of this, out in the wilderness in some obscure corner of nothing. It was quite odd. Oh, I'm not doing that today, buddy. Look at that. No, sir. Oh, I love it, man. I didn't even take... Oh, man. I'm gonna have so much fun playing this build. It's gonna be so much easier, I think. The bosses might be a little challenging. The bosses are gonna be a little challenging. But general playthrough, I think this thing is gonna be just nasty.
That man looks like he could use our aid.
Oh, yeah. So this is the guy that's... If you're not familiar with this guy is actually one of these people. He's pretending to look for this god named Glaukos, but he's actually him. So, spoiler alert. Okay, don't do that. Did I just get stuck? I think I did, didn't I? Okay, well, that's fine. We can take care of that. That's okay. That's a bug. Maybe I should report that. Let's see. Summary. Stuck on bridge near Elon. Maybe that'll help them. Yeah, I would love to play Phasmophobia. Is it, you know, I've never bothered to check to see if it was, multiplayer. Can you play it with multiple people? I mean, I would assume that you could, but I mean, you know, it's one of those games that I've never had the presence of mind, I guess, to, even look to see if I could play it with other people. I don't know a lot of people that, I guess I don't know a lot of people that, prefer to play scary games. Oh, that's really cool then. Well, we'll definitely have to do that then.
Now, you. What? I hope. Oh, but this. Here goes. The god Glaukos has a temple near here. He's an old friend of mine. He can help.
Yeah, I'm sure he is an old friend of yours. Okay, but listen, if we look, if we wind up playing Phasmophobia together, we got to set a ground rule, okay? You're not allowed to laugh at me if I scream. No shame laughing, okay? None. All right. I'll have to you'll have to protect me. I love that game. It's fun.
Curses! Scythians must have gotten through before we destroyed the bridge.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, mow him down, buddy. Look at that pierce damage. I love it.
A word with you before you go. All right. No. After I became trapped in this charm, Glaukos was as true a friend as you could want. He gave me Baristino because...
All right, there we go. All right, so I needed one more might to get that bow. We'll put another in agility. Let's go ahead and get that equipped. There we go. That's gonna be nice. Do that. That base damage is gonna be helpful. Okay, and then let's see here. Don't worry, I won't. Good. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna hold you to it. You're not allowed to. Laugh at my expense. Even though I'm sure I will give you a million reasons to. Which that within itself, I guess, is pure comedy. Okay, let's finish out. Oh, man, I don't think I can max out volley, can I? I guess I would have to do it next, wouldn't I? Oh, it's not going to let me, huh? Okay, well. Interesting. All right. Well. Let's do this here. Okay, that should help a little. The village, I can't remember. I know it's down here to the south somewhere if I remember right. Hold on. What did that just give me? More piercing damage and a higher percentage to deal it. Okay. Got it. Man, this is going so much easier. That pierce is pretty nice. if you've not played this game before and you're interested in doing it on my YouTube channel and obviously on my Twitch, you can watch it too. You can watch my initial gameplay of this from when I started my melee character and my first walkthrough of this yesterday. And that'll take you all the way up to Pan, which is one of the bosses, one of the bigger bosses you're going to fight. If you're interested. Sure, I would love some ideas. What do you got? I'm a captive audience. I always love feedback. I am on Discord. Well, I mean, I'm not currently logged into Discord, but yes, I have a Discord account.
Hello? I need some help here. Oh, thank my little... Good luck. I'll wait here.
I don't remember where I go for that one. Cages in the Dark. I remember doing this, but prisoners. So maybe it was in this little cave over here, if I remember right. Okay. I think this is where that, yeah. Yeah, this is where that. It's nice getting some bleed damage on there, too. Yeah, so my Discord ID is the Maven Review. All one word. Similar to my Twitch ID. The Maven Review. All one word. And I've never used Twitter. Well, actually, I take that back. I did a long time ago when I was streaming consistently. I used to use it a lot just to post broadcast times. But I found like not a lot of people used it a lot. At least for me, anyway. I know that a lot of successful streamers use it quite avidly. I never really got much use out of it. But I'm open to trying it. I'll need to go. I think if I'm going to start doing this again, which I intend to, and start streaming more consistently, then I'll start updating my Twitch profile stuff to enhance some of my other stuff. Because the point of what I'm trying to do is to do game reviews. That's what I would like to do. And that's what I started this channel for. It's mostly for YouTube content, but I want to start doing game reviews, which I'll be posting the one for this one most likely this weekend come Saturday time. It'll be sometime this weekend. I'm putting together some, like, I have, I've got what, 4 screens in front of me, and the one right above me here I use for note capturing on my stream PC, and then I just kind of take notes as I go along and write out. I generally want to grade game reviews across a certain I want to try and be set in certain parameters and aspects of the game that I want to try and write reviews for, and then I just capture notes as I go along and develop my talking points as I basically build the airplane as you fly it, more or less, I guess. I don't know. Here, I'll type my there you go. Remember that's supposed to open up this door down here, if I remember right. That's right. Line up for me, guys. There we go. It's beautiful. Love it. Just line right up for me. Aren't you guys just sweet? Oh, wait, this other one's over here, I think, right? If I remember right. So that one's lit. And then if I remember right, these two were lit, right? Nope. That's right, I had to do the single one first and then the two. And then it opens up the store up here, if I remember right.
You can't hide in safe. Pirgos will probably. Please get out of here. Close the door on the way out.
What's my inventory looking? Trying to fill up a little bit, but could use the money. I'll be interested to see once I get to Pirgos Village whether the stash is shared across all accounts. Be interested to see that. Let them out? I did. Okay. See if they got out, didn't they? Yeah, let me go look at it real quick. Let me see. Let me see here. There you are. Jennifer Rose. Okay. All right. I accepted it. And thanks for sending it. You and I will definitely have to play some games together. I gotta see if these guys made it out of here or not. I think they did. It says that they did. I don't know why the quest indicator is still pending, though. Odd. You know what I should do? One of the things that I did last time that I think people liked was I used to have a bunch of copyright-free music playing in the background, and I don't. I had a lot of people that were kind of off-put by organic game sound, which I thought was a little odd. But then I remember when I also when I started playing some of the music in the background, everybody started complaining about not being able to hear the game music or the game sound. So I was like, well, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Thank the fates. Glaukos
Wow. They just blew up, didn't they? I love that. Okay, let's go into the village because I got to sell. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's get you up because I'm going to need that for some better weapons here soon. Am I maxing this out here? I am. %, ailment. Okay. Well, that one's... Is it maxed? Looks like it is, isn't it? I don't think I can max it anymore and put any more into it. All right. Well, let's get my passive points up here. Look at that. Okay. Going with penetration or damage? Huh. Let's do penetration. Let's do that one. Projectile range. Interesting. I gotta figure out if they mean, when they say projectile, do they mean the base shot or that which branches off in addition to that? Because everything that's on here talks about projectiles and additional oh no, it's additional projectiles. Okay, so my shot itself is a projectile. Okay. Got it. Understood. I just answered my own question. Silly me. Yeah, I definitely should. I mean, I've tried to enhance it now that I know I'm going to actually follow through with a lot of this. Okay, so now I know that the stash is not shared. Damn. All right, well, wishful thinking. Yeah, I'll probably go do that sometime this afternoon when I've got some time on my hands. Once I'm done streaming, I will update some of the graphics. I gotta update some of the scheduling stuff on there as well, since I'll be streaming mostly through midday, and add my YouTube and stuff on there. And I've got graphics that I've got built on there already. I just haven't put them on there yet. Is there anything then on here that I could use? Let me see here. What is this? What else? These are some good ideas. Let's do weapon pierce damage. Yeah, that one's nice. Look at that. That'll work. What is this one? All right, I want to get rid of that banded one. There we go. Perfect. Do I want the crit chance? I think I do, don't I? I think I do. This seems like it would be a heck of a lot better. Anything in particular you think I should add visuals wise? Okay, let me see here. Let me check it out. Let me see. Oh, I like the cartoon style graphics. It's kind of cool. Those are pretty cool. I can do like, I know how to do like caricatures inside Photoshop. And I've done those before. I'll have to see if I can add more to those.
Gave most of my stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Have you ever dabbled?
Yeah, I like those graphics, those logos and stuff like that that are up there that you sent me. Pretty nice. Like cartoonish renderings of someone's logo. It's pretty neat.
You look, the militia is taught. Any word from Glaucus's temple?
None yet.
Let me guess. I won't risk.
You heading out of the city? Be careful. What? But something's. Thanks. Good luck.
All right. I do like them. I actually I make a lot of graphics on my own. I
thought she disappeared.
I know how to render a lot of those stuff or those things and build them in Photoshop. I just haven't done one like that yet.
I'm a little busy right now. Always. Find all four.
I'm sure you're quite better at it than I am, though.
Pay me.
Probably significantly better than.
She could have been, but after Sparta. People say that Sparta. I might have been. She could have, but after Sparta fell.
Are you a graphics artist? Is that what you do? I am not, obviously, but I have I've done a lot of graphics in the past, just not professionally.
Did the oracle give you a prophecy?
I must ember. The embers are good. You don't have enough.
A little 10. Oh, I'm pretty close. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. Let's go make the little rounds here. I remember this being a pretty wide little arc here that I had to do.
Can't let you pass. Oh.
You may pass.
Thanks. Well, that was a quick. That was quick for convincing sake. Well, if you made those, you're quite good at it. I think you did a really good job with them.
Another Ichthian smoke signal. They're coming for the elevator. Cover the warrior beside you. Beat the monsters back.
That's the last of them. For now. Ares, give me strength. You're one of Ryder's. I sense the good.
Having a little side hustle's nice sometimes, you know. That was so much easier than the last time I did this on Melee. Holy cow. Ooh. Infinitely easier. Glaucus' temple, if I remember right, is way up here. That's somewhere up here, if I remember right. Yeah, if I come up with some, ideas of something that otherwise just has me inordinately stuck, I would be happy to. You certainly seem to have a knack for it. That much is without question. I love the little breadcrumb trail of gold that the game incorporates to get you to discover certain quest areas, but doesn't do it for all of them, oddly enough. Like, it leaves this little breadcrumb trail for you, but, you know, to come find this little area. But doesn't do it for all of them. Oh, look at this. What is this? Very nice. Look at that. 20% increase in weapon attack damage. I like it. That's exactly what I needed to see. Wait. Where is this leader that I gotta talk to? Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gotta get the staff first. And then it opens up a second part for the quests, and then yada yada, so on and so forth. Tell you what, let's head this way first. Love it. Inventory load. Oh, good. I've played a lot of Call of Duty, just not any of the recent ones. I think the last one I played was Black Ops 4. So it's been a bit, but I used to play a lot. I used to play competitively back in the day, not professionally like I did Counter-Strike, but at a pretty high level. Back when like Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare 2 got released. Modern Warfare 3, in and around that time. Not in a long time though. I mostly played them on console back then, too. Okay, let's circle back up. Let's do these here. I stopped playing Call of Duty for a while to play Apex. I found I got really into Apex for the longest time. And because of that, I stopped playing Call of Duty mostly because of Apex. But then I stopped playing Apex for a while too, and then I don't remember the last time I actually played. Wait, hold up. Do I want that one? Or do I want this one? Hold up. Let me see. It's crazy that they don't have a single... They don't have a single ranged ability underneath tier 3 for Warfare. That makes That's odd. It's really, really, really odd. And can I keep boosting this up? I can. That is maxed. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to save those, I think, for Rain of Arrows then, I guess. Or Barrage, one of the two. Yeah, that'd be nice if I get surrounded. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to pocket them until I get 4 more divinity points. Let's see. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, I never noticed that sign before there last time. Interesting. I don't remember how to open that door. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Like that. Oh, that is just so filthy. I love it. He was so much harder melee. Wow. This has got a significant imbalance when it comes to range. I can tell you that right now. Keeping your distance is quite the premium advantage in this game, seemingly. Especially when you can pierce like this. Good.
fishmen are using smoke atop the on the Pagos elevator. We're meant to stop them. Listen.
All right.
We need, yeah, up this way, I think.
Okay, don't do that. Gotta move, buddy. Literally gonna die just from standing there and getting shot. I gotta be smarter than the enemy.
They keep healing the leader. Praise Athena's Aegis. We're not dead. Now, hurry, destroy the smoke signal.
There we go.
Dear gods, a counterattack's coming. You killed them all. How did you do that? Could you open since we've got in the flood? I'm glad to be useful. Start off in the. I'm glad to be useful. We have the own. What do you want to know? One situation there, and the militia forces there are spread pretty. Sure. What can I help with?
All right, let's head up here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're good. Hey, Scarlet. What's going on, lady? How are you? What sort of trouble are you getting into today, huh? Hopefully more than me, because I, as you can imagine, am on my absolute best behavior. Good. Just I finished my first run through. So I beat the game with the melee character that I made yesterday, and then I'm running through now with a Pierce ranged guy just to try and test this build out. And so far, it's absolutely filthy. This thing is ridiculous. How much easier the game is. My God, it's such a huge imbalance. When it comes to range, the game is significantly easier. I mean, thus far anyway. I've only fought one boss, I think. I mean, who knows how I'll fare against like Pan or whoever, but so far it looks it's pretty silly. Pretty lopsided difference, I would say.
My husband wanted to call him the guard one more time. But then the Ichthians took him prisoner.
Damn fool. You again. Still
Yeah, me again. I know. Such an inconvenience.
No. Glaukos' temple defiled by Ichthians. No good has ever come from gods interfering in mortals' lives. Take your nemesis. Better if the goddess had never heard of you, don't you think?
That was a little more complicated than I think it needed to be, but whatever. This pierce damage is nice.
Help! Get me out of this cage.
If that wasn't the most disheartened, weak cry for help. Help. Get me out of this cage. Please. Somebody help me. I'm stranded. Help. Please. Yeah. Hey, you just stay there. Here, I got a great plan. You ready for this, bud? You ready? Hey. Turn around. Let's have a man-to-man for a second, okay, buddy? Here, I got a plan, okay? You stay right here, and then I'm gonna go down and face danger, okay? You don't worry about it. Look. I know you're concerned, okay? But I'll be fine, okay? You, whatever you do, just stay right here. Don't move, okay? I'll do the work. Freeloader. Yeah, I could really use some help down here, but no, that's okay. You just stay up there on top. It's okay. I got it. You just stay up there, fat, dumb, and happy. I'll do all the work. That's right. Just funnel right in through that door. Nice straight line. Knowledge of 68. What do I currently have? So I can do it next level. All right. Keep that one out of the way here. See if we can keep this little guy isolated here so I don't sell it on accident. Where are you from, Scarlet?
No, it can't be. Titan Icar, here, careful. Aristino's spirit will never forgive me if something happens to you.
I remember saying this yesterday when I went through this cave. I have really, really, really good surround sound on these headphones. And I remember that voice yesterday when this came up threw me off to the point where I literally thought someone was in my house. Like, I remember getting thrown off so bad that I sat there and I literally did this. I was like, because I was so fixated on something other than down here by where the dialogue box comes up. I was fixated on something up here on the rest of the pathway, I guess, for whatever reason, even though nothing was attacking me. That I didn't see that somebody was actually talking in the game. I swear to God, if my life was dependent on it, I would have bet the house that Someone was behind me.
Somehow,
Pretty sad.
Titan Iker is holding the priestess captive. I fear she won't last much longer. I doubt any mortal is capable of holding that much energy for long.
For your little fire tricks, buddy. Okay. That hurt a little. I gotta keep my distance, keep my mobility. I don't know why I just stood there and just get shot. That was dumb. That was dumb, admittedly. What do you do? Where was I at? I thought I was up here somewhere, was I not? Go. I know I hit one of these cave entrances. Where'd it go? No, not it. Or was it?
Ah, you were right, love. He does have the look of the god.
That can't be right, right? No, it can't be right. Really? No, it's definitely not right.
We'll be moving on to the Enclave now, but we'll
Is there a death portal? There it is. Yeah, okay.
never forget.
Just gotta remember to be a little more mobile and not be a big old doofus. This mobility is your friend. He hurts. See, just a little mobility. That's all. That's all I needed.
I'm in my... Thank you.
Wait, which one did I need? What did I need first? Knowledge at 68. That's right. Knowledge at 68. Okay, there we go. There we go. That'll help. Passive points 3. All right, let's get... that one. Three more divinity points. There we go. Well, that's the answer to my prayers, isn't it? Okay, now I can start doing some of these here. Let's see. All right. Rain of Arrows looks enticing. I feel like Rain of Arrows would be a good opener. It's 100 energy, though. Who's this one? Shoots 3 waves. Oh, okay. Has 2% more damage and ailment chance against targets for every time they were ever hit by... All right. Three additional waves. Okay. I'm dying to test this out here. Let's see. Let's put that there. Oh, so it... okay. So it's right where you drop. That's gonna be nasty. Oh my god, that thing's gonna be unfair. Oh man. Alright, I can't wait to put that to good use. That's gonna be nice. Alright. I love it. That's gonna be nasty.
god of sea and sailors, protector of Pyrgos.
So it
You saw it.
faithful Nikis, forsaking Glaucus for an untrustworthy god like Pan. I can't believe it.
All right, so I remember Pan giving me some problems in the first go through because he was level 18. So I'm going to have to build up a little bit before I get there, but I know that he's way over here. Actually, he's like way, way up here. Yeah, there it is. All right, so, but that's like the next progressionary pathway to level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Pyrgos and sell.
I'll never be so foolish as to worship Pan.
And then we'll make our way back up this way after we sell.
Someone has to talk.
Let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Late
It's my
quality
duty to
iron.
serve.
What is this here? It's not really worth the... That one's not really worth the money.
Late quality iron.
Check these other vendors down here real quick.
Oh, keen to.
It's not really worth it either.
One at a time, please. Why? We're going hunting?
Ooh, what is this? Let's see. Do I have any damage over time stuff? I don't think I do I? I don't. Not really worth it then. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab something to drink. Let's go get after it.
Dear Glaucus, what are we gonna do?
Hmm. If I remember right, there's a boss in this direction. I just don't remember where it's at. Thing got wrecked. What's up, BJ? What's going on, man? Dude. This build, this range build that I have is filthy. I beat the game with my melee rogue. And I wanted to try and ranged character. Dude, this thing is I built this thing I built this guy around pierce and penetration. It's filthy, bro. it's it's ridiculous. Unreal, dude. Yeah, I got my other guy to level 21 this morning, my rogue.
You look like you'd win if you...
What's it, eh? Now. I just, please. Straight, please, ma'am. Ha! Oh, what? What? You're dead. Not enough energy. Dad, let's get you out of here.
Man. It looked like it hurt. I should get that looked at.
Thank you. Thank you. You I still is you.
Right. All right, let's see what I want to do here. Has 2% more damage and ailment chance against targets for every time they were hit by random arrows, up to 20%. That looks like it would be a lot. However, this looks like it would be much better. I wonder if I can inflict bleed with this. It would seem like if I can make everything bleed from that. Wait, because if I remember right, let me see. I've got bleed chance with this, yeah. Which means I need to increase this too to really maximize that and have it all tie in. What's the extra? Let's see. I don't know if I want to keep maxing that one or not. Let me see. What's the other one I can do on this? Yeah. 40% bleed and stagger chance. Yeah, so if I can get the ailments down on that rain of arrows too, man, that the combination of those two. Ooh, that is going to be nasty. Oh god, I love it, dude. I love it.
Go away. My magic. How did you? Wait, please don't. Mortal when the fleet. Now, I was innocent. Why should I? But yes, you found. And what about that's a who knew you kept? My pets, you are free. Thank your friend here.
Thank you.
Do not come back.
I freed the goats, BJ.
Never merciful.
That's what it's all about. Freeing goats. Oh, here we go. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. This will get me up to... Yeah, is this the one I want to do? Or is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Ailment chances. Yeah. That means everything's going to get bleed and stagger. on that rain of arrows.
Never.
But thank God the goats are free. Because I don't know what I would have done had I not freed the goats. Happy birthday, by the way. It's your birthday, my man.
Not yet. We need to
Are you at home already? Okay, well, let me jump into Discord with you. Give me 1 second here. Let me log into Discord here. God, that thing is nasty. Oh, I love it. My man. What's going on? Man, I can barely hear you. Hold up. Let me, hold up. Yeah. Let me turn you up because for some reason I can barely hear you. Say something.
Hello. Check.
It says it's on.
Testes.
Let me see. All right, now say something.
Check. Testing the mic.
How? That's weird. It's still really low for some reason. I mean, I've got you turned up all the way. I don't know if your outbound mic is low or what, but. I don't know if you're. It says you're muted now.
How about now?
It's about the same. I don't know why. It just seems like it's really faint.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I can hear you, but it's just.
Low.
Yeah. One second here. trying to put this game overlay. There we go. All right. There we go.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, it's still really, I don't, still really dim, or faint rather. Let me turn my game volume down a little bit too, just so I can hear you a little better. Say something now? No, it's about the same. I mean, I can hear you, but it's just a little faint, that's all.
Well, it do what it do.
Yeah. Are you on your phone, or are you on your computer? Huh. One second. You hear me okay? You there? BJ? Oh, it says you're muted. Let me move I'm moving some of my overlay stuff around. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I mean, I can hear you. I can only like barely hear you though, man. I'm not sure why.
That's all good. I ain't gonna worry about it then.
Let's see here. Hmm. I don't know if I want to lose the damage. Doesn't seem like it would be worth it. I'll sell it though. So BJ, I don't know if you're still watching or not, but I'm going to wind up doing a review on this most likely this weekend. I'm going to put it all together. Nice. Still don't know if I want to lose that damage though. Let's see. All right. Yep. Need to go this way. It's actually not all that bad. Could use the agility. Don't get as much armor though. Well, guy was tough. Does do bleed. That's awesome. All right, well, that's good to know. All right, everything in this area is starting to be equal level to me, so I have to be really careful about not getting swarmed by too much stuff. Although, judging by the look of it, you wouldn't think that would matter. I know I need to go east for the quest, but I want to go see if this is, I can't remember if one of these boss areas are up here.
One else goes in or out, not while the finally. Are you trained to?
That was just silly. Wow. All right, let's see. %100 more ailment chance. Okay. That's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. I'll take it. So I'm curious then if this thing is 100% more ailment chance, if it's even worth going past and getting 3 out of 3 on that one. I like the pickup range for gold in this game.
A hero's grave. Quick, use the incense.
You think to send us away with sweet incense? We will never retreat!
Wow. Okay. I gotta pay attention to my health. I didn't realize I was getting hit that hard. Whoops. Oops. All right, I'll actually pay attention this time. Mm-hmm.
Days when I tasted the glory of battle are over.
Mm-hmm.
Another hero's grave. Let's hope this one gives us less trouble than the last.
When I'm done fighting, your only friends will be the crows. I was Atonia, champion of Aristomenes. When my sharp bronze spear bit
Inventory's full. Okay, we can take care of that, I guess.
but everyone must meet
Wait,
their
hold on.
fate eventually.
I can shuffle some of this stuff around here. Let's see.
Great king.
There we go.
That was made quality iron.
I'm kind of surprised that I have not seen a, I guess, what do they call them? An infrequent item? You know, because they've got common, they've got rare, they've got epic. Yeah. Well, I guess maybe it's an epic item. The green colored ones. I had like 2 or 3 of them drop on my last run by this point. And I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen one yet. It's quite interesting for sure.
Going hunting?
All right.
Dear Glaucus, what am I gonna do?
A hero's grave. Better prepare for a fight.
A challenger. Do you think you can best me at feats of cunning? Snuck into the Ichthian camp, killing their leaders while they slept. But in the end, I was not clever enough. I accept my fate.
Is this worth it? Let's see. I don't think it is. This one might be though. Let's see. Huh. The base damage is nice. I don't know if I like the, Actually, I don't think I... Alright. We'll give it a shot, I guess. Oh, hey, here we go.
Caution. Aristomenes is a legend for a reason. You have the gifts of the gods, but be careful.
Whoever you are, stand down. My companions and I defeated the Ichthians before, and we will do it again.
Madness. This army of dead can't tell an Ichthian from a priestess. They'll slaughter everything that lives.
I am king here. The king's duty is to protect his people, and you will not stand in my way.
Well, I might stand in your way. Guess we'll see. Okay, get out of there. You guys got way too many ranged abilities. Jeez. I think I just got to keep my distance and... hit him from just normal attacks. Most likely. God, I cannot get those damn potions off enough. Golly, I was so close. He hits hard. He hits hard. That's the problem with he's got so many abilities that will kill me in one shot that it's hard to stop and actually shoot. For any more than a shot at a time before I have to be on the run again. So, just have to be mindful of that, I guess. Ow. Damn, that thing hurts. There we go.
My battle companions and I stood against the Ixians. The memory when I was yet.
Even great heroes are not immune to delusions of grandeur. The dead should rest now, at least.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, look at that. Oh, that'll be helpful. That's a terrible looking outfit. All right, well, that's one of the bosses I was looking for. Okay. Guy's tough. I forgot I leveled. All right, one of these was about to get maxed. That's this one, yeah. There we go. This one would be nice too. I'd like to get this health regen one up. Or maybe do this one instead. Hmm. I think I'll max this one out next. Okay. All right.
Is that your work? So it was Aristomach. Good luck out. Thank you again for your help. Good luck out there. Thank you again for your help. I can't. I will. Thank you again for your. Good luck out. Thank
That's
you
it?
again for your help. We send our the dead. My ground. Thank you again for your help. Good luck out.
All right. Well, I guess that's that. Oh, what? Oh, the game crashed. No kidding. Maybe that's a good place to call it. Oh, I think that's a good place we'll stop. Take a little break, and I think I'll start working on some of the game review material, which I'll try and publish this weekend. I can't believe the game just crashed. Hopefully I didn't die. Well, either way. All right, I think we'll call it there. Thanks for everybody that stopped by and joined the chat, hung out, watched. Whether you're watching it live or watching it after the fact, hopefully it was fun, and I will talk to you later.